Get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after... And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Coach Applewhite told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about before...
This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Moses. There's a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Moses. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marked it at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Running inside, it's Moses.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
picked off. That's number 15 on the year. From the gun. Give on the inside. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Keeps looking downfield. It's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the previous line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They flipped into the field, and we were ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's got it. Showing off. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And this set of downs gets the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 1st downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a 1st down on every single play they run.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Wants to throw on first down. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab. It's Fernandez. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And the try is... Motion from the wideout. Looking for room at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. First down for this offense. Still running at the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's inside the 15. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Unloads quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 3rd and long. The inside handoff. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the... Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Got his man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn...
There's some room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy lot for them.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That was pretty to me.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far.
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moses. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Completes it in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the option. Picks up the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Back to pass. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? And he surges across the line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. This time he wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Knocked off his feet. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. The run inside. It's Moses. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's... Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Moses. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. Got it! So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies in their matchup against the number 12 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Texas A&M with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Sacramento. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take... Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Moses. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Moses. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The give. It's Moses. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defense? I'm doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moses. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job.
Touchdown, Sacramento! Makes the catch, and he's free. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking for a crease. It's Moses. Stumbled to the ground. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more quarter to play. It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Moses. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Whips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able... Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out, execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation. Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very...
Running inside, it's Moses. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Finds a man in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Hardy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moses. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's the pressure. Throw to the end zone. It's... They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the option. Now the pitch. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an act.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go right back downfield.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab on the left. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got him downfield. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used the timeout. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught in the end. The run inside. It's Moses. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Moses. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. First down, 10 yards to go. He goes right back to the air. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target.
He might want another play. Running inside. It's Moses. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab and room to run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And that one will give them the lead. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And he breaks the play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.